Hello, welcome to Ephemera Files by Tommy. And this past week I had two friends that came and stayed the entire week with me, and we did crafting and we swam and we shopped and we hung out and we ate and we sat by the fire pit and we just had a really good time. And one of my goals during this week that they helped me to achieve was actually finishing this journal that I think I started a year and a half ago, something like that. And I'm just going to share it with you. I know that I have a few places where I need to add clips. So I'm going to do that and show you how that looks when we get to that point. Instead of undoing everything and trying to find that, we're just going to go along. So this journal has two signatures. It is, I always forget to measure. The cover is just shy of 7 inches by 8 inches. And on this end, it's about 2 inches. And on this end, it's almost 3, and it's just over 3. This is sari silk. And it just wraps around several times, but it can be removed pretty easily. A little bit of fuzz there. All right, so here is the cover. This is some handmade paper, and I also have tissue. Let's see, this is napkin actually. A napkin applique that goes over the spine. This is a hummingbird that was one of my first ever attempts at resin. Actually, I think it was my very first attempt at resin, and I will share that video in the description box below. I have added some sequins that are purple and blue and teal, and I just thought that that whole thing just looked really good together. Here's what it looks like from the top. That's one of them that I need to replace. Here's what it looks like from the bottom, and from the side there's another one that I need to replace. All right, and so I am going to make sure I'm centered, and here we go. And inside this front pocket, I have lined it with a gift bag, and it is the same gift bag on the back as well. I have 2 pockets here. This fabric is from a scarf, so it's sheer and it's got some shimmers going on. This is a bookmark from the Audubon Society. Let's see, I need to make sure that I'm centered. Sorry about this. And then I'm just going to set these things over to the side, as is my usual practice. I have a little loop up here where the gift bag handles went through that you could hang a pin through. You could put a tag up there. You could just leave it as decoration. Here's a journaling card that is in that first pocket. A lot of my digitals are from Dear Julie Julie. I will link her Etsy shop below. I also used Graphics 45 Flight of Fancy papers. I have gift wrap. These are paper placemats, and I just thought the blue was beautiful. Used a lot of magazine images throughout here that feature hummingbirds. Let's see, this paper I believe is from a paper pad I have that's the Best of Susan Wingate, which I think is discontinued. Here I have double pockets, one on the top and one on the bottom, with journaling cards. I'm going to try not to talk through this whole thing, but sometimes you have to. This is a flip out made from a gift card that I altered. I tried to make this side match that side. Inside, it's a journaling card and a little scrappy notepad. And I have tied some glass beads on the inside. And I bring them out the side so that they can just kind of be an accent. And then on this side of the envelope, I have another notepad. And I made this in a video as well. I'll link that video below. Just more scrappy note papers. And on this one, I've got the beads tied on the outside. And then another journaling card. This creates 2 pockets from the back of that envelope. And it opens up. And you can do that either way. You could close it that way if you would prefer to be echoing this page here. Or you can be echoing the card. Either way. I have several of these larger hummingbirds throughout. I got these. They are removable wall decals from Dollar Tree. They do not remove so well from paper, which I think makes them excellent to use as a sticker. I have a shaped pocket here with this journaling page inside, and this is a rub-on, which is also part of the Graphics 45 Flights of Fancy setup. Here I have a half-page pocket with this journaling card, if I can remember which way it opens up, this way, tucked on the inside. And then another little pocket right there with this library card. I'm thinking this came from By the Well for God. And again, a magazine image, and I also used some Tim Holtz stickers. They're, what are they called? I don't know. It's his sticker books. This was a greeting card. Here I just have a collage with some tiny little tabs. Here is a pocket, and because sometimes it's hard to get things in and out of the center of a pocket when it's thin like this, that flap opens up so that it can be taken out of the top. And then the top of that little flap tucks behind the 2 tags there. Here I've got a double pocket. Oh, I've got to glue that back on. It didn't, must not have put enough glue on it. But there's a journaling card right there. And I'm actually going to put a paper clip on that so that I remember to re-glue that when I go to put it back in again. And then there's another journaling card. Again, there's a rub-on. This has liquid pearls accenting the places on that hanky. Here is the center of the first signature. This is tissue paper. And on the signature ties, I have a variety of beads that echo the colors that are used throughout the journal. Here is a tiny little tag that you can journal on that just tucks behind those 2. This is from Dollar Tree, from a strand of decorations that had hummingbirds and flowers. And then this is part of a gift bag that I have backed with some paper for writing space. This opens up, and got a flip-flop here with some more writing papers. And then on the back, I have an envelope here with a hidden journaling card. And I like that stamp. It's from Guinea-Bissau, and I guess that's how you say it, Bissau, but it's got a hummingbird on it. Another set of pockets for journaling cards. It's a magazine image, but I love the colors. Not but I love, and I love the colors. My friend Tara said that I needed to put tabs on these, and I forgot to put them on these two. And then this is a punch out from an index card. I used one of my punches and then just decorated it and put a piece of scrap behind it. I like how that turned out. Right here, I've just made a double tuck pocket, 2 journaling cards inside of it. This is the back side of the greeting card. I left the hummingbird from the greeting card, but I covered up the sentiment that was inside, along with the UPC code. Here I have the other side of that half pocket. And here is another hidden journaling card. And then a smaller one of the library looking cards tucked into the front. Another pocket. This is a, let's see, I think that I had it set up so that it would go flip flop, but I don't think that I got it put back in there like that. Let's see. This one goes down, that one goes down, this one goes down, that one goes down, this one and this one. Something to that effect. Anyway, it fits in the pocket. You can flip them however you want them to flip. Oh, this is a very large tuck space with a very large journaling card inside. Here's another magazine image. Isn't that gorgeous? I just think that's so beautiful. And that one as well. And that's the end of the first signature. I have this purple doily in between the 2 signatures. And it's not sewn in. Matter of fact, you can untie the sari silk that's on the journal, take it completely off. You could take it off, take this out, put it back through, whatever you wish to do with it. There's another magazine image. A little journaling card right there. It's actually a double. And here, this opens up, and again, you could open it up like that to pull it out. It's not nearly quite so tight in there as the other one. And then this little pocket here that's made out of a doily and some washi tape with a little magazine image. And I've got little tiny tags also tucked in to the front part of that pocket. And then another hidden journaling card. Oh, that shifts so that you can just swing it sideways. Another hidden journaling spot. It's another pocket with a journaling card. Just a little tab. This is one of the spots where I need to put one of the clips, because this is a 6-pack that I have actually glued to both sides of this paper. And so inside here I've got a pocket with this little tag inside. And then here is another pocket. That's sari silk that I wove through the paper, because that print actually looks like it has a ribbon woven through it, and I just covered up the ribbon. So here's that journaling card. And then all the way in the back is this journaling card. And this is just some reverse stenciling that I did. And on this one, I'm going to put that clip, and that will help to hold that closed. And then on this side, I have some pieces of beat dyed paper and the bottom half of that tag that I have dyed with, just by cleaning out my inks off of a stencil into a tub of water and saving the water and then soaking tags and stuff in it. Here I have a belly band made out of ribbon with a coloring page inside. It's all white on the back. It can be written on. Here I've got multiple pockets. This is a journaling card, and this is just from a not a Kleenex, a napkin, and then I've stamped around it with a little feather stamp. And then this is from the Graphics 45 paper pad, and then this is another one from Dear Julie Julie, and I didn't put anything in it, and I'm not going to. It was a misprint, so my printer was running out of ink, so I cut one of the hummingbirds out of another piece that didn't run out of ink and added it on top, and I just think it looks really cool like that. And that's glued in to help with the pocket. Let's see, here I have another pocket that's made from a folded envelope, and it opens up like this, and you've got this flap lifts up, and you've got 2 journaling cards inside of it, and 2 little tags inside this tiny little pocket, because there was a little hole where the envelope itself ripped, and so I needed to cover it up. Then this opens up like that, and there's a journaling card inside this pocket, and another journaling card all the way in the back. This is actually a booklet. And that one also needed a clip, and so that's what I got the green one for, because that goes really well together. Let's see, I think that I need one more. We'll find out. I punched that out because this came as an ad in an order that I had, and placed that through there so that it could be seen through the window that I cut out. And then I can't get my fingers in there for some reason. Oh, there we go. And I have another journaling card, the magazine image and the little tabs, and then a punch out on each side. Let's see, this has a real stamp and a little bit of the gift wrapping paper and the tissue paper on the back. This, okay, a little bit of a proud moment, if I won't get in trouble for having that. This was a die cut and a stamp that I had that I cut this out of. You saw the card that it came from earlier. I splattered some of the Spectrum Noir markers, glitter markers, and I added some little sequins to it, but it's not just there for looks. On the back side, I've created this keeping place from 2 of the sturdier little tabs. You can see I've got one there and one there, and they hold this very securely. But to remove it, you simply come up and out, and it holds it by that safety pin, this little matchbook scrappy paper pad. I was so stinking excited and proud of myself when I came up with that, so I will show you how to do it. It's super simple. Super simple. Here's another, let's see, I think that's, yes, that's a greeting card that I've just added a little collage down here. Here I have another pocket with 2 journaling cards. And then this side is covered with that scarf again. Matter of fact, you can see through the scarf. Let me put that back in there. You can see through the scarf and see what there is behind it. I thought that was pretty. Let's see, I may not have gotten enough clips out because I'm seeing a few more that I need. Because this is one. And it'll go right up there. And these lie flat down, so it doesn't take up much room. But first I'll show you what I've got. Here I have a magazine image. It says, "But if I were a lily, I think I would wait all day for the green face of the hummingbird to touch me." And then there's another pocket right back here with another journaling card. And then, I don't think, I'll be right back. I'm going to get some clips. I think I want to use one of these to hold this particular one together. So let's make sure I've got just one page. And we'll get that put on. Maybe. It's hard to do from this angle, you know. Yeah, that looks good. I like that. All right. Here I have a page that has two pockets that crisscross each other. This bottom pocket is holding this booklet that opens up like this. And then this page opens down for more journaling places. And I have another matchbook inside with the scrappy papers. And a journaling card. It is so hard to do these things on camera, as some of you probably know. And so there is that. And then I have another pocket up here. Another journaling card. I think this is also by the Well for God. This is from a catalog because that was like a little sun catcher that you could purchase. All of this is just to hold this because this belly band needs a keeper. I like to make keepers because I don't like things to fall through the bottom of the page. So this is a, let's see, miniature Marvels by Fortunato, who I think is a Japanese artist. And I just thought that was so pretty. Here I have another coloring page in here, the center of the second signature, and more of the beads. I think that one was going to stay on because it matched. And it is, this binder clip is just holding another scrappy pad that goes over the top of that page. I have two little, rhinestones in the center of those flowers. I also have some shimmer on that one I forgot about. You can see the shimmer, I hope, maybe. Maybe you can kind of see that purple shine on there. Here is another page that's double pockets, and I have two journaling cards here. More of the scarf, and it's helping to decorate this double pocket page. This is a book plate. I do not remember what book I took it from. It's just a book that I have. Here's the other side of the greeting card, and I have created a pocket on the back And that was part of an envelope that I used elsewhere, and I just put an index card inside of it. That opens up. You can write here and here and here. Don't like to waste things. Let's see. 2 journaling cards in that pocket. That's a magazine image, and I thought it was fun how those two really echoed each other. Little journaling card there. And this journaling card has a pocket on the back with another little journaling card. Here we have another pocket. This is from a thank you card. That opens up, and I just glued it so that I've got another pocket behind it. Here is another scrappy notebook. I have a lot of scrappy notebooks in here, and I do know that I was making this as part of a Dear Julie Julie challenge that I just didn't get done, and I must have needed to make several, or just did make several scrappy notebooks. I have nail polish that has little glitters in it that I painted the hummingbird's body with there. And there's the scraps that are inside. And it's being held on with this paper clip that my friend Tara gave to me. Held onto that page. This was a scrap. It looks like a piece of lace. It was what I had left over from, I think, cutting other pieces out. And so I have this little booklet. This was an image for a ring. You could buy this ring that had the hummingbird and the flower on it. And I've put Wink of Stella on each of those little dots because they were supposed to be not diamonds, but like cubic zirconia or just sparklies. It also has liquid pearls and some Wink of Stella splattered on it, some lace. And it has pockets that have little small cards, some of the tiny tabs that I punch out in the pockets. Now, they're not all pockets. That's not a pocket. And then this one is a bigger one. I don't remember what I put in there. Oh, another little journaling card and a strip of coloring book. And I think that's supposed to go that way. Unless there's something else in there. There's not. I just had it on there upside down. There we go, just like that. Here, this is one of them that I needed to have a different one because that was too big for where it was. Put it up there. Because this is what I call a page hugger, and it just wraps over the side of the page. And it's got tissue paper and a doily, and those are stickers. I've used the liquid pearls here. And then that's from a book of art images. And then this dark blue mini binder clip is what's going to be holding it on because it looks good from both sides. So it'll go back on that page. Here I have another pocket with a journaling card. Let's see, I think this is a bifold. Yes, bifold journaling card. This little hummingbird taking a shower, taking a bath. He's so cute, and he's a belly band with this journaling paper inside. I have a little pocket just made out of a tag, and it's got this journaling card that's got a little collage on it. Here's another pocket made out of that envelope. I think I made 3 different pockets and a journaling card out of that one envelope. Let's see, this is a 6-pack booklet. And it opens up like this. And here, where this little tag is, I have a journaling card. And this picture was all black and white, or tan and white. And I went and I just colored with my colored pencils. Here I have a pocket with that tag inside. And then I have some papers for writing on. And then this pocket opens to the side with another little journaling card inside, and that opens out so that you've actually got the full size of the card. And then there is the back. Again, I colored it. This flips up, and I have another journaling card inside of it. Actually, there's several. I think that there's 5. Yes, 5 journaling cards. Up inside of that, I put a piece of ribbon. Oh, you probably can't see that. That's a piece of ribbon because there was ribbon tied through there, and I just wanted to tie a ribbon on it. And here I have another double tuck that's holding these 2 journaling cards. There's another magazine image. And here on the last page, I have a little tiny journaling, or a booklet. It's a zine. Did not put anything in those pockets. Matter of fact, I didn't even glue them together in case you wanted to put something larger in it. And it just slides up and over that paper clip right there, which is holding on this tag. And I made a video on this, how I made it. This is using Tim Holtz packaging and some different things for that tag. And so I'm going to go ahead and put that back on there. And then here in this pocket in the back, you get your pen. It's got a bunch of little rhinestones inside. Or gems. They're not rhinestones. They're just little gems. And then this is like a folio, I think is what it is. These flowers are from the little leis that you get for the summer. And that was Dollar Tree. Got a little journaling card right here. And that opens up. I didn't have enough fingers to do it. Opens up for writing space. And slides behind that belly band. Here I have a pocket. It's a journaling card. I think that's just one journaling card. Again, the nail polish to show off the hummingbird. It opens up, and here is a pocket with 3 journaling cards inside of it. And then there are tags in this pocket here. And then this whole thing flips up, I think. Yes. And I've got a pocket here with a journaling card. I think that's a double. Yes. And a journaling card, and a journaling card, and another one of the dyed tags, and another journaling card. Again, made out of that thank you note card. And that's it. And there's the back. I had the pen looped over that loop. So that was how it was being held in there. And that is my Flight of Fancy journal. I am especially grateful to my friends who encouraged me this week to get it finished. I'm going to get that fastened back on there. I may actually use a decorative staple, and this will be done and it will be ready. If you are interested in having this, send me a message and we can have a discussion. Thank you for joining me today, and as always, be kind. Bye.